This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories.
And welcome to a fun MCU theory video I wanted to make for a while. And with it, it's answering a question that I've had, and I'm pretty sure many other people have had, with it being the time travel in the Fox X-Men universe being a contradiction to the rules of time travel inside of Avengers Endgame. And with this, originally was not a problem, at least until we learned Deadpool 3 was going to be set in the MCU. And with that, the entire second Deadpool movie, which is going to be considered canon since this is Deadpool 3, meaning it's a sequel to Deadpool and Deadpool 2, is canon within the MCU. And through that, the time travel in that movie and in X-Men Days of Future Past are both considered canon, and with that, it's a more traditional time travel rules in it where when you go back in time, you can change events, and that changes the future you left. And with it, I think there's a really easy answer to this with it, and the thing is that they didn't time travel in the MCU. Not exactly. With it, they traveled through the multiverse, and with it, they went to almost exact timelines like theirs, where they may have time traveled into the past of a different reality, but I think it's more likely that they traveled into a reality that was essentially the same as the MCU, but with it they actually were just a few years behind to about a decade, really depending on which time they traveled back to. And with that, I think it makes a lot of sense since they go to these universes. They change a really good amount, and with it, they go and although they do return most of the stones, besides one in Loki, we know that there's at least multiple timelines throughout the MCU since characters like Sylvie were able to exist, and there isn't exactly one full-on timeline with it. It seems like the Secret Timeline was a little more of a combination of different timelines that would not lead to the rise of Kang. And with it, there is just everything with that, and the time travel rules of Endgame make a lot more sense since they're not actually traveling using quantum mechanics and everything. I don't know how to explain any of that, but they're not actually moving backwards in time. They're moving to another universe, which would be the exact same universe as this one, just, a few years back. And since in the multiverse there could be universes where Peter Parker looks completely different, in universes where so many other crazy things happen. I think that this is truly the explanation, and with it, I think this goes and helps clear up the plot hole because now it means that the time travel in X-Men was actual time travel. And even if this isn't the explanation, I think there is a secondary one that works just as well, and that is those are the rules of quantum time travel. So let's say they did go and actually did time travel, and they want to keep that as a simplicity thing because they want that to be the basis for how He Who Remains and Kang is created. since we don't know what variant of Kang will come out of the main MCU timeline, but with it and looking at everything, I think it would make a lot of sense if it also was this was the only rules of quantum time travel, since with it they are going and using the quantum realm and some other things to go in through time, and with it they're not able to go and change their present since they're doing for quantum reasons that is basically the same thing that Marvel's going to say because I'm not a quantum mechanic or anything. I think that could be another really good reason for it. Although I kind of like my first one a little more, that helps set up the multiverse saga even more, that Iron Man didn't actually discover time travel, he accidentally discovered multiverse travel, and that could also help take away the advantage that the Avengers have with the fact that they think that they can go and travel through time, but they actually could only go and travel through the multiverse. That'd be a pretty cool thing, and although it would be a slight retcon, I think that them being able to travel through the multiverse is a lot more useful than them being able to travel through time, and honestly, I think that'd be really cool, but I want to know what you think. Which of the two theories do you like more, or do you think there's another explanation? Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories.
Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.